He can be charged for additional counts for every single different bus he was on.
The more haters is more views is more money. But you know what I say? I say the more haters is the more eyes watching, the more eyes watching is. Hello ladies. God damn, what you want?
Going to go to jail.
Could you stop following me, sir? I just want to go this way.
I want you to delete the video that you're illegally taking of me.
Have your phone on you?
Try the Apple Pay, man.
I can try it. Yes. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Yes. Thank you.
We have some major updates on Johnny Somali, and the situation is quickly spiraling out of his control. In my last update, I showed you how confident Johnny seemed about escaping South Korea. He openly said he was ready to either be jailed briefly or deported, believing the punishment would be nothing more than a slap on the wrist. Even his ally Hank, along with others in his circle, thought the most he would face was 2 or 3 months behind bars before walking free again. But things have now taken a very different turn. Authorities in South Korea have reportedly uncovered new evidence that could completely shatter Johnny Somali's defense. Instead of facing a short sentence, this new development might leave him with nothing to stand on. So what exactly is this evidence? Let's break it down. Most of you already know about Johnny Somali's obstruction of business charge linked to a bus incident. He was caught harassing random passengers on public transport in Korea. At first, it looked like just one charge, but that's not the case anymore. New reports suggest that if multiple victims come forward from different buses, Johnny could face a separate count for each incident. Every single bus ride, every date, could be treated as a new crime. And then things got worse. Clips began surfacing online showing Johnny repeatedly harassing passengers, saying offensive things, and treating public transport like his personal stage. In these videos, Johnny doubled down, bragging that more hate means more views, and more views mean more money. According to him, the negativity fuels his success. He even went as far as saying he loves all of his haters, twisting the situation into something he claimed was motivation. But it's not just arrogance, it's strategy. The most damaging evidence may be proof that Johnny's actions weren't spontaneous at all. They were pre-planned. One leaked clip shows Johnny openly discussing how to provoke reactions on buses. He joked about pretending his phone had a Chinese virus or saying something bizarre just to get under people's skin. This shows that his behavior wasn't accidental or just a bad decision in the moment. It was calculated, rehearsed, and intentionally harmful. If prosecutors get their hands on this footage, it could mean even harsher penalties. What once looked like a couple of months in jail could now stretch into years. But the chaos doesn't end with Johnny Somali. Unfortunately, his influence is spreading, and not in a good way. A disturbing wave of copycat streamers is now imitating his behavior, treating harassment and crime as entertainment. Take Black Ass Dave, for example. He was caught harassing women in public, confronting people who tried to stop him, and dismissing it all as content for his stream. When challenged, he doubled down, much like Johnny Somali himself has done countless times. And it doesn't stop there. Another streamer named Convy pushed the limits even further with his so-called Apple Pay prank. In this disturbing video, he tricked strangers inside a store, pretending to charge them money without their consent. The confrontation that followed shows just how reckless and disrespectful this new generation of streamers has become. Then there's DBR6, another self-proclaimed student of Johnny Somali who's closely tied to Ice Poseidon. He's been filming strangers without consent in Japan and South Korea, leading to heated confrontations with locals. In one viral moment, a man confronted him directly, demanding he stop recording and delete the footage. One thing is clear. People are no longer tolerating this behavior. Across South Korea and Japan, ordinary citizens are stepping up to confront these streamers on the spot. They're refusing to let them get away with harassment, and in some cases, even threatening legal action. And honestly, that's the only reason we're finally seeing accountability. Had Johnny Somali been confronted and stopped earlier, maybe this entire spiral could have been prevented. Right now, Johnny Somali's legal future looks far darker than he ever imagined. What he once dismissed as a minor charge could soon turn into multiple convictions, fueled by undeniable video evidence of premeditated harassment. At the same time, his so-called students are making things worse by spreading his toxic style of content, dragging the reputation of live streaming further into the gutter. But public anger is rising, and authorities are no longer ignoring it. So the big question is this: what should happen next? Should Johnny Somali and his copycats face harsher punishments for turning harassment into entertainment? Or is public backlash enough to put an end to this toxic trend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because from where things stand, it looks like the fall of Johnny Somali might only be the beginning.